Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we have an important shift that is about to take place on July the 4th. The planet Neptune is going retrograde in the sign of Aries. Now, Neptune is the planet of dreams, of illusions, of spiritual water. And Aries is a sign of fire, of passion, action, and authority. Water and fire coming together and staying together up until the end of this year. So imagine that happening and what kind of an energy would be created by these two combining. This is the energy that we are going to be navigating through the rest of this year. And I wanted to bring you some messages that your soul is ready to hear as you are moving through this energy over the next 6 months. So let's pull some cards and get into it. All right, Aries, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as you move through this retrograde. So there is something sacred happening beneath the surface of everything that is going on in your life, Aries. And I feel some of you are tuning into this energy, this sense of something shifting, and you're able to center and align yourselves well enough that you are connected to your own soul's vibration. And this is really working out well for you. So that's just a confirmation and an acknowledgement from Spirit. So Archangel Raguel. Okay, so detach yourself from drama. Right now, drama should not be in your life, Aries. And I feel that you know this deep down inside. So it's now time for you to step away from the drama. And Archangel Raguel is supporting you and keeping you safe and protected at this time. So detach yourself from drama. You are being encouraged to take the highest road possible now. Angels are reminding you that you were born to guide and to heal. And this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. So we have to set the ego aside, step into the energy and vibration of love. Remember that whenever there is a dramatic event that is unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. So again, Spirit is saying that choice is yours, Aries. So they want you to detach from the drama in your life, especially this month of July. So we have an activation code and affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it. Thank you, Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to the drama. So I'll read that one more time. Thank you, Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to the drama. All right, so this is an energy that is supporting you. There is also this energy of uncertainty that I'm picking up from some of you, not sure exactly what to do in a situation, maybe with a person in your life. There's some sort of energy exchange that is happening and it might not feel good. So I don't know if any of you are feeling this. Let's see what message Spirit has for all of you today. So the Emperor. So this is where Spirit wants you to step into your authority, into your power in a current situation. Okay, they want you to speak your truth and they want you to stand up for yourself and keep your healthy boundaries up. Staying grounded, but also vibrating in the energy of love. Okay, so the Emperor is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel its energy intensely, while others you're going to feel it subtly. We have the Death card. Something is ending here. And I feel that it is time for some of you to face it, right? It's showing up, it's there, and it's something that you knew was going to happen. It was inevitable. Maybe you've been holding on to something for very long, but now it's time for you to move past that and onward into a new experience. There's a death rebirth energy here, a rising up from the ashes, but also coming into a deep understanding of something that has been sitting on your mind. So death, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So we have a period right now where in your material world, in your physical reality, things don't feel the best. Things might not be even happening in a way that you're wanting them to, right? Maybe there's a few things happening, but I feel there's something here that you're a little worried about, you're concerned about, and it's creating a lot of different kinds of emotions, physical ailments that are showing up from the stress and the worry. Okay, so this is something that you're meant to go through. It's only temporary. This too shall pass, Aries. All right, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Aries, I love it when you share with me how these cards and this reading resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, there's a lot of red in these cards here today. I don't know if you noticed that. So red is going to be a prominent color, and I feel Aries, you know, Neptune stationing in your sign here for 6 months, you're definitely going to feel something here, and big changes are about to take place, ones that you have no idea about. Like, you might feel that something's happening, but I feel that you have no idea what's about to happen. So get ready for this. Now, I want to just remind everyone that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So there's definitely a fog that is lifting for you. There's a lot of clarity coming in as well. So I don't know if recently there's been something going on in your life, Aries, where you feel like you're being tested, or there's some sort of a challenge you're having to face, something that feels a bit difficult, and it's creating stress and worry, and maybe you're holding on to some sort of an emotion or even a wound that is being drawn out from this experience. And you know, I'm getting death, loss, so perhaps you might be moving through that energy and having to go through an experience where you have experienced the death of someone, the loss of something, right? Or someone, or the death of an ego, a part of yourself. So many different things that are happening here with this card's energy. And we've got double rams in the sign of Aries here, the Emperor, sorry. I feel that you are supported at this time. So you may have someone in your life that is supporting you, or an energy that you're picking up on that is supporting you in a way. It just feels like everything is falling into place, which is supporting you, supporting your decisions. You're finding that because you are choosing to make decisions on your own without any kind of influence or any kind of fear, this is you taking charge. And, you know, maybe you're in a position right now where you're not in charge, right? And maybe you're afraid to be in charge. And this is where you get to step up and take on that position, that part of you that really wants to express itself. I'm getting a lot of passion. I'm getting a lot of emotion here. It feels mixed, like a mixed bag of emotions. So I feel I'm picking up on a lot of your energies here, the Aries collective. And creativity is flowing. Some of you are feeling very inspired at this time. Ride this wave. Okay, if you're feeling inspired, there is something going on. I'm also feeling that there's reactive energy here. It's present, and it's because as we are, you know, as Neptune is about to hold still, this energy is coming in that is supporting any kind of illusions, any kind of foggy energy to melt away. And this is you riding out. I feel you are the rider on this horse, whatever that means for you. You could place that wherever it resonates, but this is what I'm picking up. It's a victory. Finding that you are moving through this, that you're actually not stuck here. And it's because you are choosing to move forward. You are choosing to make a decision. You are choosing to take action. This has to do with stable, secure energy. So I feel that in your earthly realm, your focus right now is on your stability and your security, whether this is your physical mind or your material world, meaning money and the things in it. Definitely, I'm seeing an effect here happening. And Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be okay, Aries. Like, everything is going to work out for you. In fact, it actually is already working out for you. Spirit wants you to own that power of it working out. And then you stepping into that role, those shoes, right? I feel there's a pair of shoes that have been waiting for you to put them on. I don't know if you actually bought a pair of shoes or you need to buy a pair of shoes, but they're definitely coming in. Like, they're showing me shoes that you're stepping into. And I feel these are brand new because they're shiny, they're clean. It doesn't look like they've been walked in yet. So I'm definitely seeing a new pair of shoes, and they feel like comfortable shoes, right? It's not about, you know, I remember when I was working, I used to wear heels, like pumps all the time. I just loved the look of it. I was known for taking 1 hour walks at my lunch break in my heels. They're like, how the heck do you walk that far and back in your heels? And I would wear nothing else. And now I can't even walk in them because I work from home and I wear runners. And they're so comfortable, right? So yeah, it's parts of our lives. There's a shift happening here with you, Aries. And you know that there's something new coming in. And this is where you're stepping into that role as the leader in your life, as the authority in your life. This is you taking responsibility for your soul and just being mindful, keeping yourself grounded when you're feeling emotions arising, when you're feeling reactive, angry, right? Maybe there's something that you've been holding on to for a very long time, and all of a sudden you find yourself lashing out that might cut cords or ties in your life. A relationship, maybe there's a tipping point and something kind of has been rising, and that little bit of smoke that is rising, right? We've got water and fire coming together. There's an energy that is rising up, and I feel it's going to tilt and knock over something. And here you have a completely different life, a completely different experience. I'm seeing a lot of heated conversations, but I'm also seeing creative conversations. So you might be having both at the same time. It's really interesting. Aries, I just feel that you are coming out of some sort of an experience that felt incredibly tough. It is something that you knew had to end. There's definitely something ending here. And you are coming out of this experience as an evolved version of yourself. Like, you're not the same person you were before you entered this experience. And this is where Spirit really wants you to step into the version of you that you are, because you have become something else. You're now becoming a version of you that is the highest good of all. These are the words that they're saying here. It's a soul level transformation that occurred, right? You just moved through something and now you're coming out of it. This person, this Grim Reaper, I guess you want to call it, or what's his name? You know, the guy on the motorcycle and he's got like a flaming head. What is that movie called? Oh my goodness. Nicolas Cage is the one that plays the role. That is what I'm seeing here. Anyways, it is such a powerful energy, a powerful transformation that you endured. Some of you are still moving through this, but you can see almost, I'll just say it's the finish line. Like, you know that it's coming to a close. You may have made a decision to end something. This could be a relationship, something that was close to your heart, and there's a lot of sadness, there's pain here as you're letting it go, but you are stepping into this role and choosing to take a separate route, a different path, because whatever this was, this experience, I felt made you powerless, right? So now you are taking this energy that you actually have, you always had, you're stepping into it and moving through this, and you know, you're the one that's calling the shots here. And this is not happening in a negative sense. I feel there's a lot of love here. I feel you are heart-centered, Aries. So you're definitely choosing you here. And maybe this is the first time you've ever done that. Maybe you've been doing this for a little while, but there's something here that you've come out of. It feels like a fog, a smoke. And now as everything is clearing, you have this path now that you get to walk. This is that transition, or I guess holding space, whatever it is, before you enter into something that has been calling you for a very long time, right? So this death energy, and then some of you are going through loss, sorrow, I'm definitely picking up on these energies that are emotions that are meant to be felt, right? And maybe you've kind of been carrying these emotions around for a very long time, and you're coming to a point in your life, Aries, where you're deciding that it's time to work on this. It's time to heal these parts of me. It is time to step into this version that feels more whole and more fulfilled and able to take on more of what you've desired. So I feel that that you've desired to do is I'm seeing some of you, you know, taking part in passion projects and exploring yourself a little bit more through connecting with others. This is a brand new way of being for some of you. So this is what's coming through the Death card. It is definitely not a negative. I don't feel it's I don't think anything is really a negative experience. I mean, you can choose to look at it in a negative lens, choose to feel it in the way that you desire. But ultimately, it's always up to us how we show up within the experiences we are having, whether they are good experiences or bad experiences. Now, here I do feel some of you may be struggling somewhere. It's a temporary energy, and you're going to get through this. You know you are. You've been through this before. You're an old soul energy. I'm also getting that is the old soul, someone that has been through something like this. Maybe you can't explain that you've been through an energy like this, but you've been here before. You know this. And I feel there is a remembering that is happening here of you being supported and safe as you're moving through this. And there's this energy of trust, like I'm going to trust what is happening. And even though it might look scary, it might look, you know, worrisome, like it's just something that's out of your comfort zone. You're meant to step out of your comfort zone at this time. So when we have these temporary periods of interference, distractions, things going wrong, delays, you know, communication problems, communication through technology or verbally, there's energy exchanging, but there's almost like friction or something interrupting it. So the connection feels off. These are patches of energies that we all go through at different times of our lives, but there's definitely one coming in for you that Spirit wants to bring to your awareness that, yeah, this is something that's coming in, but you are someone who is capable of moving through this challenge. And if you think of it as a leveling up experience, because anytime we go through challenges, big or small, we are always leveling up through those. We are gaining wisdom and knowledge. We're receiving superpowers through that challenge. And we're able to apply all that information as we move forward, opening up and expanding our experience. And this feels like an expansion for you. And I feel you're at the center of it all. And maybe you're at a crossroads here as well. I'm definitely seeing a lot of different things that some of you might be facing right now that is temporary, maybe faced with a choice that you have to make. And I feel it's time for you to choose you. Maybe you've been in a relationship that you know has been withering away and you've been holding on to it for whatever reason you have, or maybe that person's not letting you go, or maybe it's a job that you felt you should be not working in, or, you know, something here, it's there and you're choosing to step into your power and say no to it. This is what I feel is happening. You're like, you know what? No. I feel like my energy is just not uplifted in this experience. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. You might not even have a reason for it, but the feeling, the sense is there. And I feel it's been growing for a very long time. And this is a message that's meant to reach your soul today, that your soul is ready to receive and then take the information forward. So, and I feel that you're coming home. I feel some of you may have temporarily stepped out of your comfort zone, right? Stepped out of a place of comfort. This is maybe you going on an adventure. You're leaving your home. You decide, okay, it's time for me to move out. I've been with this partner for a very long time, but I've been unhappy. So I'm making a choice to now end this relationship and go back home maybe, right? Or somewhere else where there's an adjustment that needs to take place. So I feel this Five of Pentacles for you in a sense is a adjustment period, getting used to a new energy because of something that may have ended, right? But I feel that this is something you chose, something that you felt was right for you. And yeah, there may be discomfort here, but you know, you are someone that is going to create stability and security in your life, and you are someone that's going to make things happen, right? And there's no looking back is what Spirit is saying here. So Archangel Raguel is supporting you at this time as well. And you're coming home. This is what it feels like you are coming home. And in this picture, we have two people, right? So maybe there's somebody that is coming along with you, an energy, something that feels close to you that you've been connected to. Or it's you and someone else. Maybe you're not leaving a relationship. Maybe you're leaving a city and you're moving to a different city, right? And it's that adjustment zone. So whenever we have an adjustment period, I think of it as the probation period for work. You know, when we get hired, we have a 3-month probation. It's an opportunity for us to get used to this new vibration and frequency and allow ourselves to see if it works for us or not, because you can always adjust again if it doesn't, right? I bounce around from job to job, especially if I didn't feel like it was right for me, right? And it really had to feel right. So yeah, I bounced around from job to job trying to find the good ones. But once I found the good ones, I stayed there many, many years, right? So what I'm going to do now is pull a spirit animal card for you. This spirit animal is going to be your guide through this retrograde Aries. And I feel some of you are already seeing this animal, but I have a feeling you are going to see one. So we are getting the chameleon spirit here, my friends. So if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. We have act as if. They want you to act as if. The number 14 here, so you might be seeing this number. I'm getting 14 days around the message of this card. So shapeshifter energy, that's also an energy that comes through the 5 of Pentacles, being adaptable, flexible, moldable, working to camouflage yourself and not being too loud in an experience. I feel this is coming in, or feeling like you're not being seen in some way, you feel camouflage. This is really interesting. So act as if. All right, so 14, let's pull up the interpretation here for you. So chameleon spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Are you feeling sensitive today, Aries? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. So sometimes we feel anger, we feel all these emotions, and we sometimes kind of spew them out in anger, or we can calm ourselves down and channel them into something that is creative, something that is productive or constructive. So even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, chameleon spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson right now. So adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. All right, and we've got a protection message here as well. I feel called to read this for you. So being sensitive and having empathy for others can be a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be that you're feeling stressed because you're tuned into challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can also be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It's a time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take out time to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. So that message is coming around. Detach yourself from drama. Choose some activities. Take a breath from social media as well. Self-care and time out is the answer to this temporary dilemma. That's all it is a temporary dilemma. All right, so let's close off now with an angel number. Some of you might already be seeing this angel number. This is going to also be guiding you through this retrograde. So past is present. Past is present. So 666, the energy of love triplified. This is not a negative number. This is actually a very positive number. So you reap what you've sown. This is an energy that is coming through your career. I feel even in your family or personal life, there's a balancing that is happening, but there's also a harvest that is happening within this. So it's time to receive. Finances, you're going to find that things are stabilizing for you and rewards are coming in. This is what this energy means. Again, a lot of red here, everyone. Pay attention to the color red. Maybe you've been wearing red a lot. Or perhaps you're meant to wear the color red as an outfit, as a stone, as a nail color, right? So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone. Katomi has some new candles in her collection. These are available right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below. This collection is called the Evening Calm. It is absolutely beautiful, this candle. I've lit it a few times already, and it smells absolutely amazing. So it comes with a crescent moon, a stone that is activated through you setting an intention and lighting this candle. Now, it comes in two sizes. This is the larger size, and this is the smaller size. So if you're interested in these candles, secure yours today. Again, the link for these are in the description box below. There's only a limited supply and they usually sell out. So grab yours today.